And welcome back to the Renaissance. It is currently 6 p.m. on April the 21st, 1503, the Battle of Cerignola. And this is turn 9 out of 16. Looking at the overall situation, we're going to actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on this pike unit, and I'm going to go and I'm going to turn it clockwise. Oh, okay. Oh, nah, that's more like it. But we can now melee into this hex here. And I also found out what rotoleros are, and I'm glad that our crossbowmen earlier on didn't melee with them, because they are swordsmen. And I'm sure that would not have gone well. Alright, so back out to the overall situation. Our cavalry is pretty much formed back up. The French are come down in behind to assist with the Swiss. We will see once again if we can take this gun emplacement. I don't think we'll move too far in here. Not with just crossbowmen. We need the pikemen back here, the French pikemen, and we need the Swiss pikemen. I think going in alone with the crossbowmen against these units, which we don't even fully know what they are yet, but they don't look like they're armed crossbows. They look like they have more melee weapons. So I don't figure that would be a great idea. But down to the south, I do think if we look at our heavy cavalry here, all 100 men, haven't lost any yet, and they're not detached, and they're not disordered, because they were Q for organization, C for command radius. They were inside their direct commander's command radius, which means that they rallied back from disorder to normal, and they are also not detached. So we, ladies and gentlemen, are going to charge our way down here and kill off probably a little bit of overkill. I'll admit that. But I really don't like a unit, even if it's less than 10 men, being this close to an unguarded objective hex of ours. So we are going to do that first. We're going to go to unit. We're going to select them. We're going to hit charge. And down we come. And that should easily eradicate that unit of 8 or 9 or whatever men it is. Overkill, yes, but now that also means that we can finally head out with the supply wagons. Dude, they will not get there in time. I don't even know if these ones will. In fact, we don't even need to follow the path, because the movement cost is exactly the same as a clear hex. But, you know, makes me feel good. Alright, so if we look here, we have, that is Nemours himself. So we want this. What is this here? Oh, yes, right. So this unit is going to be detached next turn, but hopefully the job will be finished. We are wanting to head up this way. We're going to head up this way. So we'll take Griggs first, and we'll see how far he can get. All right. Now keep it in mind, this one here, how far can he get? Fine. I guess this is as far as we're going. We want to keep these guys in our command radius. We'd like to see them rally back from being disordered. Let's see here. Right here. Okay, so up you guys go. Go one more. And what do we have here? That's right. We have your full unit. They can head this way as well. Okay, that's as far as they're going to get, but they're within radius. And we just have a couple straggler units here. They'll move up like that. And even though the fields cost more, it's easier to go this way. Let's see here. We can go one more. Okay, and this heavy cavalry would actually like to be joined back up. This must be the commander we lost. I've forgotten his name now. Evans? It must have been his unit. Alright, so that is that group. So now we have this group. We also have our... Oh yeah, we have our guns. And I believe there is... where is it? Where is it? Artillery dialogue. Now, where is that on the toolbar? Command. Command. Artillery. I don't think it's here. Well, I'm not going to spend the video searching for it. So now we actually have a few artillery set up. We should probably start using this artillery dialogue. So this, we click this, and I believe, see this right here? This is what I want for the turn summary, where you can click and it will automatically move you to where that unit is. That would be great. All right, so we're going to go to these Falcons first. We're going to double click on them, and we will hit the gun emplacement again. And they're all, we don't want to hit the guns because we like to capture them. So we'll hit the, actually, let's take a look. We can't really tell. They're both basically the same, 100 and some men. They're both sorted. So it doesn't matter. We'll go after, and I think we know that our guns are going to damage all three of these groups, but we'll go after the first pike of the Spanish. Alright, and 14 more men meet their demise. So now if we go back to artillery dialogue, so we go look at our demi-culverins, and these are, so I think this means, I'm trying to see, these look like they're all ready to go, so that must be how. Alright, so we go to the sackers now, and of course there's nothing there to shoot. There's nothing there to shoot. Well, and we know if we look at unit and we look at reachable, so we can only see that hex and these ones. So this isn't really the best place to be with this gun. I wonder. Well, we're just going to turn it back up. That's what we're going to do. Back to the artillery dialogue. Demi-culverins. Hit OK. And they can see what we want them to see. So what do we got here? We have these disordered men and we have the guns. We'd like to take the guns out. So let's try. Once again. We got a gun. We got one. That's what I like to see. Control A. Alright, good to know. So this is the next one. These guys are ready. They can hit. So let's keep firing. Oh, I guess I'll just select them. Let's keep firing. Unit is not facing target. Well, just, how about this one? What is this? Well, two commanders, and you know these I think are the swordsmen from the picture. So we go back to this. Oh, we can't see them. No, it's this one. Can we see them? Let's see. Unit is not facing target. Oh, I guess it sure isn't. I gotta turn. Alright, Control A. Demi-culverins right here. I think they can just see. So let's take a shot at this gun here. Just fatigue, unfortunately. And finally, we have our culverins, our biggest guns. here. Let's take a shot as well at the second gun. Another gun. So we just took out 2 of their guns. So that should definitely help with them hitting us with artillery. So now that we're finished with our guns, everybody else, they're still setting up. Supply wagon is here with our poor routed canteen ladies. So we know we're not going in there with the cavalry. So let's go back to QC. We want to head over here and hit these skirmishers. So what do we have? If we go to highlight and look at disordered, you see we only have one disordered, no, a couple left. So they're going to have to fall in behind. But for now, we're going to head over this way with our commander. Let's see how far this disordered troop can get. Okay, and this one. I'm doing this to make sure they're going to stay in the command radius and also a little bit behind so they're not going to get attacked. Alright, so now we're going to move our commander. Move them there. And now we'll move these guys up. What do we got here? We got lots. Let's see how much we can support them though. These are just stratiotes. Okay. These are stratiotes too, so we'll just move them here. Some more stratiotes. Let's move them here, 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 and here. There we go. 2 stacked together, and another one. Can we make it there as well? We can. So we got 2 stacks of 3 stratiote units ready to go. If we look, we see. Oh, what? Oh no! Don't tell me that. Isn't he with? Oh no! What's going on here now? Okay, no, he's with him. How did I get confused here? No, it's cannon. We'll go here. That, we got that. Our 2 disorders are in back. Perfect. Okay, before that was lit up, I could have sworn. But now it's not. That's the way it should be. Okay. I think we're done with our cavalry. We're done with our supply wagons. We're done with our artillery. We're down to the main action. So what I'm going to do is we're going to see how the Swiss do, and then that will decide how brave our French forces will be. So, very first thing we're going to do is we cannot combine them back together, so we're going to leave them there because they're disordered. They're not disordered. 1,090 men, 90 some men. Let's see if we can take them out. Oh, that's right, that's going to be melee. I can't do that yet. Right. Alright, well, let's first of all move the pikemen up. As far as they're going to get. Move the supply wagon up. As far as they're going to get. We're going to move the French down this way. Well, we should move them in there if we're going to switch to line, because we don't want to switch. If we switch these guys to line, then all of a sudden we can't bring the columns in. And these guys, they might as well switch as well. Let's switch them to line. And then let's take a shot. And let's take a shot at the second pike, I guess. killed 16 of them. So if I switch I wanted to switch these crossbowmen to mine. But if I do that, I can't bring these guys in unless they're in line. And how much frontage does it take up? 57%. So we don't really want. We can have 2 units in one hex, but the second unit will not be at full capabilities. Interesting. Well, let's move you here. Let's move you there. And let's move you over here. We're going to come in on this side. And we're going to form a line with these guys. No unit has been selected. Right. Okay. So now if the Spanish come up this trail, we will hit them. Oh, we should. 50% chance for both units each time they make a move in these hexes. Skirmisher. I want to move back down here. I'd like to get them all together. I'd like to get them put back into one unit. I think. These skirmishers can take a shot as well. Shoot the second. Well, we'll shoot the swordsman. Yeah, we'll shoot the pike. Second pike. 10 men. So much more effective when we're not moving and shooting. We can stand still. Much more effective. Back here we have the 192 supplies. Do we move the halberds up? I guess it depends on how successful we are with melee. I got to decide if we're going to move them before that. Let's move them up here. I could move them up again. I could. Can they attack? I think they can. This is too good. I mean, we should do it. Yeah, right. Right. And they get disordered. Not very effective, that gun. Must be the 2 guns, the falconets. Can't be the Sackers. Alright, so that is it. We'll click the next unit button just to make sure. Yeah, we're not moving them because they're just going to melee. Same with him. They're not moving because I don't think they're... I would like to see them rally so we can get back into fighting shape. Oh. Where are you going to go? Let me see your command radius here. Well, everybody's in the command radius. I could move over one. That would take them out. Not that it matters. So I don't think they'll be fighting anybody. At least that's not my intention. Let's move them over one by the path so they can get out of there a little bit easier. I think that's it for them. Yeah, well, you're not moving your gun. You're not moving. You're not going to move. It says that they didn't fire. Is that correct? Did they fire? Oh, I guess we just moved. Well, we turned them, right. That must be. That's it. All units have been considered. Alright, we're going to move to the next turn. We're going to move melee. And now it begins. Now it begins. We're going to melee into this first for disorder, but there's 1,090 of us. And there's less than 100 of them. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. And they take a shot. No effect. Alright, let's go to combat and let's resolve this melee. Okay. Killed 27 of them, pushed them off. I don't know where these guys are going to retreat. I guess they could retreat there. It's not hard zones of control. So, well, we're about to find out. Who's going to attack first? I think these guys will. They're our big stack. Let's attack. We have the commander. Let's do it. Manages attacker. Now, we had this last time and it didn't really feel like it, did it? Let's see what happens. We got it. Killed 122 of them. Lost 59 herself, but we captured their guns. And they are... Now we're in a position to hit them again. They could retreat, unfortunately. And that means that these 837 pike do not get to melee. But that's fine. This is what we wanted. We have taken the first set of guns. Unfortunately, not an objective hex. Alright, that means it leaves us with one task. And that is to completely eradicate these last few light Spanish cavalry here. Here we go. This is a charge. This should be total and absolute overkill. And I guess there's only 3 of them left. It says we can continue, but of course we're on the edge of the board, so I don't see that happening. I don't think we can move. Yeah, we'd have to go straight. So there's nothing we can do. And that is it. We are done our turn, and a very successful one at that. I don't know if I made any. I think I did that mostly correct. So there's hope for me, I think. I think there's hope for me. Let's see what the Spanish do. Let's see what they do. This is the area I'm most interested in. All right, do your worst, AI. Well, that was unfortunate. He's coming out to attack our cannons. Oh, no. I didn't realize he could come out that quick. Oh, no. Well, just make a fool out of me. Oh, is he going to capture my guns? Okay. Yeah, that's we'll have to see. Oh, no. I didn't realize he could come out of there that quickly. Okay, I'm getting a feeling that I'm going to need to pull my cavalry back. I can't believe this. He's going to take those guns. Oh. He's in line, too. How did he come through that abatis so quickly? Alright. Alright, well. I guess the AI does have the capability of surprising you. Oh. Is he mailing into me? Come on, that's right. Take them out. Okay. Okay. Well, looking at the situation, I guess I did I was a little cocky when it came to my artillery. I didn't leave anybody behind, really. So I think I'm going to lose this gun, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm not going to lose that gun. Can I get back there? I mean, the other 2 units are routed, so they must have been the units from up here. Anyways, okay, so 7 units undisordered out of 10 check. That's excellent. 0 unit rallied. Our canteen girl's still routed. And we have our final battery set up. I think all our guns are now set up. So, yeah, that is. We'll look at the victory, and then we'll wrap things up. Okay, that's more like it, ladies and gentlemen. That's more like it. So the artillery loss. Look at that. That is huge. And that pushed us over into major victory. Now we just have to keep it. Now we just have to keep it for 6 more turns, I believe, and we will have our first ever major victory. I don't count Seminara because I was playing against myself, first of all. We have, yeah, they're cavalry, but now their infantry losses are creeping on up. But really what did it is that artillery guns are, so obviously I really don't want him to take my guns. Ooh, that's going to be the problem next time. We have pretty much resolved this. Now we just have to figure out our way to get down to attack here. But it looks like he's coming out of the trenches and attacking us, which in a way is good, right? I mean, that's just that the only problem here is I have not left enough to protect my guns properly. Lesson learned. And that will be it for today. Tomorrow, of course, I'll be back with the next turn 2 for the SBI Napoleon at War, Marengo, the Battle of Marengo. Turn 2 of that, and then the day after that, I'll be back with turn 10 of the Battle of Cerignola. Until then, take care, guys. and have a great night.